Welcome back to our channel World of Coins, the place where we uncover hidden treasures in your coin collection. Have you ever wondered if that old coins could be worth thousands or even millions? Well, today's your lucky day. We're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable US coins that might be sitting right under your nose. Let's jump in and see if you've got a fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 1. Have you ever looked closely at an old coin and wondered what stories it might hold, what pockets it's passed through, what hands have held it, and what secrets it carries within its metal surface? Today, we're going to uncover the fascinating journey of one such coin, the United States of America Eisenhower $1 from the year 1972. This isn't just another large, heavy dollar coin, it's a unique time capsule that captures a bold era of American history. With its powerful design, presidential tribute, and surprising rarity, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is now one of the most interesting coins for collectors and treasure hunters around the world. This coin is far more than a piece of change, it's a piece of legacy, crafted to honor not just a former president, but also a monumental leap in human achievement. Let's rewind to the early 1970s. The United States had just completed one of the most extraordinary technological feats in human history, sending astronauts to the moon. The Apollo missions were a symbol of American ingenuity, and Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th president and a five-star general in World War II, stood as a towering figure of leadership during that transformative era. The decision to honor Eisenhower with a dollar coin came after his death in 1969, and the design aimed to reflect both his presidential legacy and America's success in space. On the obverse of the coin is a strong, confident profile of President Eisenhower. On the reverse, an eagle is shown landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, based on the Apollo 11 mission patch. This dual symbolism, of peace and progress, makes the coin not only patriotic, but incredibly meaningful. But here's where things get especially interesting. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar was minted in large numbers, but it includes a set of hidden surprises that only dedicated collectors and numismatic enthusiasts are aware of. There are three different reverse types, known as Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3, each with subtle differences in the shape and geography of the Earth shown above the eagle. Type 2 is by far the rarest, and many people have spent years trying to track one down. The Type 2 variety was accidentally used on a small number of coins minted in Philadelphia. Unlike the more common Type 1 and Type 3 versions, the Earth on the Type 2 reverse has a weaker, more indistinct design. It's this small detail that transforms an otherwise ordinary coin into a high-value rarity. What's even more intriguing is how the Eisenhower dollar was minted in different materials depending on the location and intent of the coin. Coins from Philadelphia and Denver were made with a copper-nickel-clad composition for circulation. However, coins from the San Francisco Mint were struck in both clad and 40% silver formats for collectors. These silver versions were never released into circulation and were sold in special packaging, either as blue ikes for uncirculated coins or brown ikes for proof versions. Because many of these coins were stored in their original packaging, they often survive today in much better condition than circulated coins, making them more appealing to collectors and investors alike. Coin grading and preservation play a massive role in determining the value of a 1972 Eisenhower dollar. While a circulated example might be worth only a few dollars, a coin in mint state 66 or higher can bring hundreds, even thousands, depending on the variety. If you're lucky enough to have a Type 2 reverse in gem uncirculated condition, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. And let's not forget about mint errors, coins struck off-center, with doubled dies, or on the wrong metal planchet. These kinds of minting mistakes are rare and can dramatically increase a coin's value. Each one tells its own story, adding a layer of mystery and excitement for collectors who dream of discovering one. Over the years, the Eisenhower dollar has gained a cult following. While it was never particularly popular in everyday use, too bulky for wallets and vending machines, it has found a second life in the collector world. Its design, history, and variety make it a must-have in any serious U.S. coin collection. From seasoned experts to new hobbyists, collectors are always on the lookout for that one special dollar that sets their collection apart. And because so many people overlook these coins, they remain one of the most undervalued opportunities in modern numismatics. It's the thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of discovery, and the chance that the next Eisenhower dollar you find might just change your life. And now, the part you've all been waiting for, the incredible value. While most 1972 Eisenhower dollars may seem like simple pocket change, one exceptional specimen, featuring the elusive Type II reverse and preserved in nearly flawless condition, was valued at an astonishing $150,000. Top 2. In the rich landscape of American coinage, the Eisenhower $1 coin holds a unique place, not just as a medium of exchange, but as a tribute to both history and honor. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about and mysteriously valuable pieces in U.S. numismatics, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar. This isn't just a large, silver-toned coin from the past, it's a symbol of patriotism, precision minting, and unexpected worth that continues to captivate collectors and treasure hunters alike. When you look at a 1974 Eisenhower dollar, you're not just looking at currency, you're staring into a reflection of America in the 1970s, an era of change, resilience, and national pride. It's a coin that tells a story, one that links the legacy of a president, the triumph of space exploration, and the fascinating world of rare coin collecting. The Eisenhower dollar was minted between 1971 and 1978, but the 1974 edition stands out for several reasons. It was the last full year before the U.S. Mint transitioned to the special Bicentennial design in 1975 and 1976, making the 1974 issue the final of the original Eagle Reverse series before the celebration of America's 200th birthday. This adds a layer of historical closure to the coin's journey. The coin features President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the obverse, with a powerful profile that captures his military strength and presidential dignity. On the reverse is an image based on the Apollo 11 mission insignia, a majestic bald eagle descending upon the moon's surface with an olive branch in its talons, symbolizing America's peaceful conquest of space. This reverse design was not only patriotic but visionary, paying tribute to the nation's technological advances and bold spirit. What makes the 1974 Eisenhower dollar especially fascinating for collectors is the variety in its mintage. Coins were struck at 3 mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The San Francisco Mint produced both proof and uncirculated versions in 40% silver, known as the blue and brown Ikes, named after the color of their original packaging. These silver versions were never intended for general circulation and were instead sold directly to collectors, which makes them far rarer than their copper-nickel cousins. Furthermore, slight differences in strike quality, mint marks, and die varieties contribute significantly to a coin's collectability and potential value. Collectors constantly seek sharply struck examples with strong details, pristine surfaces, and full original luster, traits that increase both appeal and market price. Errors and rare varieties further boost the excitement surrounding the 1974 Eisenhower dollar. Whether it's a dramatic die clash, a double die obverse, or a rare off-metal strike, each mistake by the mint can create an anomaly that is worth far more than the coin's face value. For instance, certain 1974 Eisenhower dollars struck on leftover silver planchets from previous years have been discovered, sending shockwaves through the numismatic community. These rare misstrikes are highly coveted by advanced collectors because they represent a fusion of human error and historical artifact, essentially turning what was meant to be a dollar into a small, accidental masterpiece. Grading plays a monumental role in the value of these coins. A 1974 Eisenhower dollar in average circulated condition may be worth a few dollars, but those graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC at mint state 66 or higher are significantly more valuable. Coins that exhibit perfect surfaces, full strikes, and deep mirrors in proof examples, especially with the original packaging intact, are rare finds. In auctions, collectors have paid top dollar for coins with extraordinary eye appeal and provenance. It's not just about rarity, it's about condition, history, and the story that each individual coin carries. The higher the grade, the higher the price, and the more intense the bidding war becomes among serious collectors. So, why is the 1974 Eisenhower dollar more than just a coin? Because it's a physical memory, a tangible piece of history, and a lasting legacy of two American icons, Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo space program. Holding one is like holding a piece of the past, a heavy, detailed, beautifully struck testament to American vision and values. And for some lucky collectors, it's not just about the heritage or the aesthetics, it's about discovering a hidden treasure in the palm of your hand. These coins, especially those preserved in exceptional condition or struck in rare varieties, can command shocking prices on the open market. And now for the moment that thrills every collector, enthusiast, and treasure hunter: just how valuable can one of these coins become? While many 1974 Eisenhower dollars remain affordable and widely available, one rare and exceptional specimen, minted with perfect precision and preserved in superb condition, has been valued at an astonishing $130,000. Top 3. In the world of coin collecting, few names resonate with as much historical gravity and numismatic intrigue as the Eisenhower dollar. Introduced at the dawn of a new era, the 1971 Eisenhower $1 coin marked a significant moment in American coinage history. This wasn't just another circulating dollar, it was the first time a U.S. dollar coin bore the likeness of a World War II hero and a former president, Dwight D. Eisenhower. The coin was not only a tribute to his legacy as the 34th President of the United States, but also a symbol of national pride and technological advancement. What makes the 1971 Eisenhower dollar especially fascinating to collectors is its unique place in history as the very first year of issue, combined with the range of minting types and varieties that emerged during its production. When you look at this coin, you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding a story forged in the spirit of American leadership and precision minting. When the Eisenhower dollar was introduced, it was a bold move. The U.S. had not issued a circulating dollar coin since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935. Public demand, combined with the desire to honor Eisenhower after his death in 1969, prompted Congress to authorize the new dollar coin. However, what truly set the 1971 issue apart was its dual purpose. Not only was it meant to circulate widely, but it was also created as a collector's item. Two main types were produced: copper-nickel-clad coins intended for circulation, and special 40% silver collector versions minted in San Francisco. This distinction laid the foundation for a wide variety of coins that collectors could chase, each with unique attributes and potential value. The details in the design also carry immense symbolic significance. On the obverse side, we see a bold portrait of President Eisenhower, his gaze stoic and his features strong, capturing his military command and presidential leadership in a single image. On the reverse, the design is based on the Apollo 11 mission insignia, featuring a bald eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch in its talons. This was a tribute to America's accomplishments in space exploration, a nod to the modern age, and a fitting complement to a coin honoring a man who led through both war and peace. This combination of tribute and innovation made the 1971 Eisenhower dollar more than just money. It became a historic artifact, but what really captures collectors' attention are the subtle differences and rare errors that came with this first-year issue. Mint marks, planchet materials, and strike quality vary depending on whether a coin came from the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco versions, especially the uncirculated and proof 40% silver coins, are highly sought after. Even more compelling are the rare varieties such as peg-leg errors, where the bottom of the R in Liberty is missing, or examples with unusually deep cameo contrast in proof versions. These distinctions can turn an ordinary-looking Eisenhower dollar into a hidden treasure, especially when found in pristine condition, and let's not forget the thrill of the hunt. Thousands of collectors have scoured their coin collections, estate sales, or inherited boxes in search of that perfect 1971 Ike dollar. Some people even report finding rare varieties tucked away in old dresser drawers, passed down unknowingly from generation to generation. The idea that something as unassuming as a single dollar coin could hold tremendous value adds to its allure. Every nick, every luster, every mint mark tells a different part of the story, and that's what makes it so exciting. Coin grading plays a major role as well. Those that remain in mint state or proof condition, untouched by circulation, become even more valuable over time. Throughout the years, the value of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar has continued to climb, especially for rare and high-grade examples. While most circulated Ike dollars are worth just a few dollars, it's those specific combinations, such as silver composition, exceptional strike quality, unique mint errors, and pristine preservation, that skyrocket in value. The market for these coins is competitive, and auctions have revealed some jaw-dropping prices for coins that might otherwise be dismissed as common. The Eisenhower dollar is no longer just a footnote in coin history, it is now a centerpiece of modern U.S. numismatics, representing a blend of history, craftsmanship, and collector passion. And now, here comes the most exciting part, the true value of this remarkable piece of American currency. While it may have started as a humble dollar, one extraordinarily rare and impeccably preserved 1971 Eisenhower $1 coin has been valued at a staggering $160,000.